Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
1st and 10 at the
one play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Brock is going to throw here on first. Oh, the football's loose. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Flacco. Connection made to Tremble. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. Has room into the secondary. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. And the kick is missed, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like a defensive miscue is going to give them another try. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through, no problem.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Buccaneers nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Look at this, very first play, and they're already changing things. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Couple of yards on the catch, leaves them 2nd and 8. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Changing up the call. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And they've got a first down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Throwing. Baker. He can run it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Baker. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. Their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Mayfield changing things up. Third and long for him here. And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. And he's Nick scored him. And that's going to bring up 4th and 19 now. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap to Flacco. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's a 14-0 game here early.
14. Buccaneers, nothing. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Going with an alternate play here. Here's Baker. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Baker now. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. No luck. That's incomplete. That means it is 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here we go. It's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Nguka. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you had better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
From the red zone now. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. Ted Hurst. He's 4 through the air this season. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14. Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Working on 2nd down. Flacco. Buccaneers pick it up. A lot of space ahead. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. In a tough spot already. Sent out there trying to keep these guys out of field goal range. They're just on the edge of it, but so far so good on first down.
That's right, and you flip it around on the other side, Kate, when you get a ball like this from your defense in such prime position, you definitely want to capitalize.
Here's Mayfield on second. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up third down.
Third and short, Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Mayfield throwing on 4. He connects downfield. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Push this one, but it sneaks inside the upright. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. And the day 3 pick gets his first career sack. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Pass play now. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. All right, Brock, QB1, I got a question for you. Are you always expecting the rush to be dialed up like that, dialed up a notch when it's 3rd down?
Is water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Yes, yes, and yes.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now Mayfield. And the hit's going to separate him from that football. Incomplete. Not surprising to find a defender in the area there over the middle challenging that one, partner. It's second down.
Second and 10.
Offense going audible this time. Now Mayfield on second down. And give him the first down drop. Great results. That sack goes for 17.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Irvin here from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Here's Baker to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there. Drop back. No chance. It's third down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
To throw is Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. They're going to wind up with about a 6-yard gain here since hauled down. Going to be a decent bit short, though. It's fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. From the gun, Flacco. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Yaya Diaby. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Down and 9.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that is going to give the Panthers a first down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. Flacco now on first as he approaches 200 yards passing in this opening half. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Already has one receiving touchdown in this one. They were just trying to get him number 2 right there, weren't they?
You know, Kit, I don't know if this has always been this way, and now it's just defined because of the numbers and all the data we have, but explosives are so important. The data tells you that, and I love them continuing to take shots.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it! That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Here's Flacco on first. And he has eclipsed 200 passing yards, and we haven't even reached halftime yet.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
On second down now, Flacco. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, I know you love to call this the money down, Brock, and on that third down, that pass rush just got paid.
Woo, look at you right there. That's their job. I mean, in the minds of those guys in the front seven, Kate, you've been around them your whole life. They know it. They don't want to rely on anybody else. They're secondary. They want to get home, and they did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Or in a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate. Looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Making a read at the line. Mayfield to throw. This is a heater going deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Throwing, Baker. Good as he's letting that one go, and it's going to fall harmlessly to the ground as a result, Brock. That's incomplete. So, defense firing as we expected to begin this second half. With a second down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Changing up the call. On second down, Mayfield. Looking slant route, complete. And the The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A big play there from the Bucs. 37 yards.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Mayfield will look to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. Off to the races. Middle of the field. At the 20. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's about 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
First call here coming from the shotgun. To give to Irving to start this drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Mayfield changing things up. This is Irving on 2nd. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Now here's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They send a man in motion. Second down, here's Baker. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring him 4th down. Now, this just hasn't been a game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, but it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense has been doing their job.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. These tackles after a gain of about 13 will earn the Panthers a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Flacco's going to throw here on first. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up second down. He already has himself 100 yards, Brock. Might as well start trying for 2, right? See what he can do.
Yeah, one of those guys like to say, feed me, right? Let me eat. Let me keep getting that big meal because he's been so productive today.
Working on second down. Flacco finds him over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Third down.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of third down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Throwing from the gun here. Passing quick here, but the pass rush fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. It falls incomplete. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. The right side hauled in by Brazel. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. And this is going to be 4th down now.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Here's Baker. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Baker now. Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. 2 sacks a week ago, now his first one here today.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Going with an alternate play here. Here's Mayfield. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. It looks like he got around 8 yards before he headed out of bounds, Brock. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Tremble with the grab. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's a give to Hubbard. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Carolina! So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches can't say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Working quickly here.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing on second, Baker. Yeah, defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's third down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Third and short, Mayfield. Rolling left, buying some time. And this won't even get back to the line, Brock. Hit or waste any chance of that one. It's incomplete. 4th down.
Sometimes I scratch my head with 4th down decisions. Not here. This is 4-down territory for them, regardless of how much time left or where they're at on the field. You're down 2 scores. You've got to find 2 more possessions in this drive. It's got to end in points. You've got to end in a hurry.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First play is a design run. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They pitch it out to him here. He's going to be hauled down after a small pickup. Maybe about 4 yards there. That gives Carolina the first.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
And in. Touchdown, Panthers. Teteroa McMillan, number 10 of his NFL career. Fitzgerald will take on the point after. And the lead now 21.
Next to score, Panthers 38, Buccaneers 17. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that will set up a Bucs 1st down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Right back to Irving now. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Got to hurry this to the line.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Now Mayfield on 2nd down. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up 3rd down. And it just seems, Brock, like this punishment is not going to end until that clock runs out. It has been a lot of plays just like that one that have led them here.
You know what's funny, too, Kate, as you say that? I can still feel a soreness in my neck, in my ribs, and my back after games like this where you just get hit a bunch.
Here's Baker to throw. Good as he was letting that one go. And the pass isn't even going to get beyond the line. That is incomplete, and the defense forces 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away, and forces a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I get it, it's already over,
down.
but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play, and that is going to give the Panthers a first down.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Going deep here for the end zone. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Brazzell. And he is halfway to his total from a week ago.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
Well, after he's good from Fitzgerald. They continue piling onto this lead.
Panthers 45. Buccaneers 17. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 10.
Mayfield to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
Here he goes, one final shot. On the move, headed right. He won't escape. They take him down back at the 3. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.